Oh, my grandma. This is not a advisory.
Two teams. Two conferences. It's a road game for the Trailblazers in this one.
Y'all two played in the second city event ever for next year. Can you don't be like basically what happened?
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. You look at Indiana.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another. So they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
Yeah, no team wants to be swept in a season series, even if it's just 2 games. Maybe they put a little extra film work into this one.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And here are the Trailblazers. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Lillard. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton.
And just putting his entire offensive imagination on full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
The Pacers off to a quick start here. It's a 3-point game. Williams with the ball. Now Avdia defending. Hits the 3-point bomb.
You can't have a better start than that. Connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Jrue Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Ball. Benny Avdia making his last shot. Williams up on top. All alone. And it's good off the back rim and in. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Now, here's Avdia. That one good for two. Avdia's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Walton. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Indiana leading by 4. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pacers, number 2, A.J. Mitchell.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Inside, Mitchell. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And here is Williams. Oh, 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he can't jam it through. Three-pointer. Lillard sinks the triple. Lillard's got 7 points.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Such a wide-open look.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Give it up for your Face Mates team.
Trailblazers trailed by 4. Here's Johnson. Basket counts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Left side, Jackson. 3 seconds left. And the dunk by Jackson.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We got some rims.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Plenty of offense in this.
The Trailblazers, 17.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. Shot clock at 6. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Johnson. Sharp on the wing. Here he goes. Now Klingon. Rebounded by Jackson. In the corner, it's Neesmith. It's good. This time from Jackson. Neesmith has got his third basket of the night. Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back over to you guys.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Caruso. Hits it from three-point range. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office. The Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Here's Johnson after Indiana gets the 3.
And that's a good look for him. He just couldn't connect.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Now, here's Ball. Outside, Walker. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history, Logo Lillard, has unlimited range.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lillard misses. Pacers leading by 10. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Now, here's Lillard. 10 points for him. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And so it's Indiana with it. Outside, Ball. Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
Now, here's George. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by George. Trailblazers trailed by 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Pacers. Alex Caruso. Aaron Neesmith.
Now, here's Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Outside, Williams. Right wing. Here's Ball. And he was able to put it up in time. But it doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Trailblazers trailed by 8. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up. what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
George. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Good on the three-point shot.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Drains the three-pointer.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Now, here is George. Still scoreless.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Avdia with it. Williams picks him up. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball. Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
For the lead. Rebounded by Allen.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Going to the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's George. Up again. Kicks it out to Allen. To the left side wing. There's the triple. And that one's good. Caruso's got 8.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
The offensive rebound. And the basket by Kamare.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points. The rebound by Walton.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Lillard from outside, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Now, here's Neesmith. 12 points for him. To the paint. Walton with the steal. Here's Avdia. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Now it's a 3-point Portland lead. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams changing it up here. Here's McCollum. Left side, ball. A floater. Good work there as it goes. He's got 8.
The graceful touch on the floater. The ball making it look easy.
Johnson. Good.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Outside, ball. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Johnson. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We come back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pacers trailed by 5. Outside, Ball. Fires the three. And Klingon pulls it down. Johnson, wide open. Again, the Trailblazers score.
The hustle pays off for Johnson in transition, getting him a bucket off that fast break.
Jackson with the screen. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And taken away by Johnson. And then Sharp with the dunk.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Looking to get it going. And Ball slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Lillard, a putback. Another chance. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lillard with it. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot.
And this is Allen's calling card. He can defend straight up, and boy, he's a monster in help defense.
Outside Williams. Caruso. Showing off the post move right there.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
No good from 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
The 3 doesn't go. Trailblazers leading by 10. Lillard. Another chance here for the Trailblazers. Finally, it goes in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Outside, Caruso. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And stolen by Lillard.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Portland.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
So the Trailblazers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.